Hello, my name is Jody Trixted. I am doing a business analysis of Skyview Farm Analysis Incorporated. Skyview Farm offers a service to an agricultural producer who needs producing edge over Mother Nature. To produce that edge, Skyview Farm uses aerial drones to take imaging map of a field. By using drones, Skyview Farms does analysis of the subject, which can be done in hours, not days, which gives Skyview Farm advantage over traditional crop scouting methods. Bud and Jake Williamson lead Skyview Farm. Skyview Farm starts with advantage over other people in the industry. Bud is a retired three-generation Iowa farmer, and Jake, the son of Bud, is a college student with entrepreneur spirit with strong technology backing. With the vast experience of Bud and Jake Williams, they can stay ahead of the competition. Skyview Farms use drones to take their imaging pictures. The use of drone imagery business will grow to estimated $6.8 billion in 2016 and expected to grow to $36.9 billion by 2022, according to market research and consulting company Radian Insights Incorporated. With that being said, Skyview Farm has drones with specs of visual and multispectral imagery. Multispectral imagery provides insight in soil moisture, crop health, disease, and crop stress. Multispectral imagery can provide normalized difference vegetation index, which gives a health status of the crop. If inputs need to be changed for the agricultural producer, the producer will see that in the Skyview Farm crop analysis report. As the agricultural producer sees returns in the report, the producer will demand the report for the season after another season, as it becomes a habit or requirement in the customer's demands. Strength of the Skyview Farm is growth. Growth in multispectral imagery into crop analysis is substantial. According to Conjunction Report, American Farm Bureau, Informa Economics, and Drone, they developed a rate of return on investment. Calculations for agriculture producer per acre for different crops. For wheat is $2.30 per acre. For soybeans is $2.60 per acre. And corn is $12 per acre. In 2012, the Census of Agriculture in the state of Iowa estimate approximately 88,000 farms with an average of 400 acres. The counties that Skyview Farm are focusing their sales are in Buchanan County with 1,075 farms, Delaware County with 1,382 farms, and Lynn County with 1,402 farms. Potential of sales is strong. The sales potential for area scouting is at $5 an acre, crop consulting at $5 an acre, and cloud-based data storage for all results is 20 cents per acre. As you see the results and potential, and the growth has great opportunities. The second strength in Skyview Farm is experience in Bud and Jake Williamson. Bud, once again, is a third-generation farmer with family farm being the family for over 100 years. Bud is also well known throughout the area, serving the Buchanan County Board, a longtime member of the Iowa Farmers Union. Jake is a technology-driven college student pursuing a degree in computer programming. Jake also has a passion of entrepreneur. That passion will be the driving part of Skyview Farms. Both Bud and Jake bring great experience and different views for Skyview Farms. The third strength of Skyview Farms is the business is head of the technology curve. As Jake is continuing education and Bud with customer experience and serving onto two boards that serve in the local area, Jake will always be investing in up-and-coming education and requirements on the drones. Bud will always be in the ears of the customer, constantly meeting the demands of agricultural producers. Also, Skyview Farms will update drones and cloud-based server and bring in new employees with the technology experience. Skyview Farms will always bring in new talent to scout fields for agricultural producers. Jake, with his connections and education and constantly renewing his knowledge, will bring an edge to Skyview Farms. In weaknesses, the first weakness for Skyview Farm is the people running the business. Skyview Farm is a father and son business partnership. That being said, family business can struggle, and with age gap and different views, there might be a little differences between the two. The second weakness in Skyview is constant updates on education and equipment and staying on top of the curve. Skyview Farms continue education through Jake or with future employees will have to be constant. Some of the education needs will be updates on using new technology, new regulation on drones, as FAA, correct me, will constantly regulate it. And new education requirements and demands from agricultural producers as demands will constantly grow and change. The third weakness is constantly changing in agricultural business and technology. With that being said, companies merge, new services may be provided, customers' tastes or demands may change over time. Customer may ask for service from one company that did not provide that before, and the company may change their business model to provide the service. Technology may change in a year, month, week, day, or second. If Skyview wants to stay ahead of the competition, Skyview will have to change as technology changes or updates. All updates are investments for Skyview Farm to stay in the business or the business that they will be here in the future. In threats, the first threat in Skyview is new competition. As new services are provided to customers, customers may go to businesses that have long customer business relationships and them to start providing the same service with an older service. New entrepreneurs may enter the business model thinking they can provide better services. It may change a different way to produce the service in a way customer may prefer the service. The second threat in Skyview Farm is change. Changes always happen in agriculture because Mother Nature runs the environment. Agricultural producers are just custodians of the earth. Since commodities market control agricultural market, a down year may reduce customers or change the competition field. Agricultural producers in a down year may forego the service to save a cost or seek a cheaper way to get the service. The competition in a down year may offer the service to bring in new customers to show an edge to the competition. A way competition may do this is to provide inputs for crops for the producers and give the producer a discount in providing the service. This would be a win-win situation for the customer. The third threat in Skyview Farm is technology. Technology is always updating. Technology service may not be provided 3 years ago, but offer in every aspect in the following. A prime example is GPS, Guidance Precision Service. After 5 years after devastating storm, GPS is offered in everything. The case of drones may not be a service, but something may be provided like Google Maps to Google Drones. Who knows? Any big corporate company may see advantages of owning drones to add to their own technology. In opportunities, the first opportunity in Skyview Farms is the location of the business. Skyview Farms is located in a 3-county area that has over 3,000 farms and the potential with outskirts counties that averaging 1,000 farms per county. That potential with that many agricultures in the area where Skyview Farm is located gives great opportunities. The possible growth in the area is great as long as Skyview Farms meets with the customer's demands. The second opportunity in Skyview Farm is new demands. Skyview Farms meets the demands of agricultural producers. The producers may ask for new service as the environment changes. As producers change, the demands will change. Skyview Farms will look at new opportunities as they build customer relationships. Skyview Farm may provide new service in the future to bring in new customers, which is great opportunity. The third opportunity is a new blood with Jake Williamson, as Jake will bring in new education and technology with enthusiasm of a young entrepreneur. As Skyview Farm grows, Seal area growth will help drive the demand of new employees. Jake will have a connecting of upcoming or newly educated employees, since Jake is a young partner of Skyview Farm. Jake will use the latest technologies and the new practices to get the task done for the customer. The 3 recommendations I will give Skyview Farms. First recommendation, more after Skyview Farm is established, is offer a partnership in marketing or service to provide agricultural producers. A way to do that is working with a business that provide inputs to agricultural producers, because Skyview Farms monitor crops from the sky. If the crop analysis from Skyview Farms shows insect damage, Skyview Farms may partner with an insecticide applicator to give them the business. Vice versa, the insecticide applicator may give the producer a suggestion to use Skyview Farms to analyze the producer crops. Both are win-win situations for both business. Who knows, as you build relationships in business, it may give opportunities in growth, not just through customer relationships. Also, the partnership in business can bring marketing partnership like business networking. All will help with growth in Skyview Farms. My second recommendation for Skyview Farm is to deal with threats constantly and quickly. Competition may provide the service like Skyview Farm provides, and the competition did not provide that service in the past. As agricultural environment changes, so does the threats, and some might be assets now, but in the moment's notice can be a threat. A business part of Skyview Farms may change the business model to fit their customer needs and provide the service Skyview Farm offers. Technology is constantly a threat if Skyview takes technology for granted. To combat technology changing is through education and updating equipment to meet demands. Another way to address technology is to bring new employees with education with the latest and the greatest. The third recommendation for Skyview Farms is growth. With constant growth, Skyview Farm will establish themselves as a vital business. A business that may partnership with another business, or Skyview could be bought out to be an asset to another business. Another reason for growth is to stay ahead of the competition. If you do not grow, the competition does. The competition may get the edge over Skyview Farm. Growth will also establish the longevity of Bud Williamson. Even though he was retired, he came back to start the business. Bud provides leadership and experience in Skyview Farms. In conclusion, Skyview Farms is providing a service in upcoming business and technology. With agricultural producers spending multi-thousand dollars investing in crops, it only makes sense to use the services of Skyview Farms for agricultural producer. The service Skyview Farm gives ROI to the producer. The debt of Skyview Farms is $10,000 into equipment, drones, spare parts, accessory, and server provider for cloud storage and education. Skyview's growth strategy at 2016 would be 1 aerial scout, it'd be 6 services, 2 aerial scouts 15, 3 aerial scouts at 39, and consulting at 33, and data storage at 45 customer base. In 2017, 1 aerial scout could provide 9, 2 aerial scouts can provide 23, and 3 aerial scouts can provide up to 58. Consulting would be at 50 and data storage would be at 68. In 2018, 1 aerial scout could be up to 12, 2 aerial scouts can be at 30, 3 aerial scouts can be at 78, and consulting would be at 66, and data storage would be up to 90 customer base. Year 1, Skyview Farm growth awareness in counties of Buchanan, Delaware, and Lynn is to build a base of 60 customers, generate a net profit of $133,300 on revenue of $376,000. Year 2, Skyview Farm continue growing awareness in the same 3-county area, increase the customer base to 90, generate the net profit of $170,420 on revenue of $463,440. Year 3, Skyview Farm has established in the 3-county area, increased the customer base to 120, develop expansion in local counties of Benson and Jones. Also with that, expansion to purchase additional equipment and hiring of 2 seasonal employees, and generate a net income of $312,500 on revenue of $761,000. The financial numbers of Skyview Farm Analysis Incorporated show great potential growth and big opportunities in such a good customer base area. Thank you for listening to this market or business analysis of Skyview Farms Analysis Incorporated.